Hi and welcome to Octavator Plays. I'm going to do a series of videos on pedals, BYOC pedals, DIY kits that you can find on sites in America and you can find sites in Europe. Today I'm going to talk about the Zendrive pedal. You can get it on musicthing.de. I'll leave a link in the description afterwards, and it's a copy of the Hermida Zendrive. It's called their Zen on their site. The Zen overdrive pedal, not unlike the Hermida Zendrive, comes with tone, volume, voice and gain. Everyone knows volume, everyone knows tone. Now the voice and the gain properties on this pedal kind of tie in with each other. You have to adjust the voice with the gain. So what I'm going to do to make it sound a little more consistent, what I'm going to do is record it directly into my interface and then reamp it through the Vox Valvetronics. It's the AD30VT, and I'm going to be recording through this Samsung condenser mic. Cheap little thing, it was about €40, but it has good sound. I'll also compare it with amp simulators from the Pod Farm 2. You can download it free from 96 website, but there is restrictions to how much you can access. You can access more by buying more of the products and using it that way. Quick tip for anyone who has a Vox Valvetronics. Anyone who has this model probably knows you can't get them anymore. I think Vox redid them. You can kind of get a better version of them. For anyone who has this or a similar amp, on the top there's the master, and then there's also the volume. Get that normally on most amps, but on the back you can find basically the watt control. And the tip for people who have this, and you probably know this with tube amps anyway, is that they sound best when they're pushed. So what you do when you turn it on, crank up the master, let it warm up for a bit, crank up the volume, just put them full, and then increase the volume on the back with your watt control. So let's see what it sounds like. about the only few problems I have with this pedal. You know, when you buy these kits, it's never going to quite be the same as the originals. You have to know that before you go in and buy these. But on the site, you can get pedals, including the enclosure and shipping, from 30 to 50 euro, depending what the pedal is. So in my books, it's well worth it. The only problem I had with this pedal is the pots. The pots were cutting in and out. I had an awful problem with it, but I contacted Klaus on the website and he sent me new pots free charge, which is very good. The pros to the pedal, I can see myself using this as maybe a preamp to distortion pedals, which a lot of people do with Ibanez, a lot of people do with the Hermida Zendrive themselves. So what you can do is plug it in before your distortion. You can control the tone with that way, and you can give it just a little bit of gain, just to give it that bit more crunch and bite. As a pedal itself, you could probably use it for maybe a lighter tone of blues, or if you want to do maybe indie. I couldn't see myself trying to get any heavier overdrive out of this, unless you crank up the amp itself. So I hope you got something out of that. On the Hermida's Zendrive copy, their Zen, you can find it on musicding.de. Link is in the description. You can catch me next time trying out this. It's the Angel pedal. Obviously a copy of the Angel Chorus pedal. So tune in next time to see how this sounds.